all you need for a Grand Canyon is bulging and cracking 3 times. That's the key. 3 bulges, 3 cracks, and that explains Grand Canyon. But to set the stage, you need to have a lot of force to carve the Grand Canyon. Then that comes in the form of 2 huge lakes on the Colorado Plateau. Grand Lake's twice the size of Lake Michigan, and it's at 5,700 feet. So that's a mile in the air. That's tremendous potential energy, and it's incredibly deep. You know, you look at Grand Junction, Colorado, up on the right corner there. It's 1,100 feet deep. A little lower, Farmington, New Mexico, 350 feet deep. And then Page, Arizona would be 1,400 feet deep. This is a huge lake and very deep. And Hopi Lake's about the size of Lake Huron. It's 250 feet higher. And those cities would be under 900 to 1,000 feet of water. And then once Grand Lake started to breach and go over Vermilion Cliffs, it cut a slot through there. And then a lot of water's cutting through the slot, so it cut down a little deeper. So you get a whole bunch more water going through, so it cuts even deeper. So now the water's flowing through like a torrent, and that's how you get the potholes to form. And then it cuts a slot down to the hard Kaibab limestone, which is 350 feet thick. It can't go any deeper, so then it spreads out and makes this funnel, and it removes all that sediment. So there's nothing pushing down on the Kaibab limestone, so that bulges and cracks. And then the river flows through that crack and undercuts Hopi Lake. And now you got 2 lakes that are catastrophically draining, just sheet eroding almost everything off of the Kaibab limestone, except for Cedar Mountain and Red Butte. And then not only does the Kaibab limestone crack, but the whole Kaibab Plateau bulges and cracks. And then the river flows through the crack to carve out the Grand Canyon.